What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Living in Orlando channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Avery Green. I am a trusted realtor here in Central Florida, and we are here live today in Groveland, Florida, in the beautiful Lake County. You guys know who have been here for a while. Lake County is one of my favorite counties, and this is just an absolutely beautiful house. It's actually a little bit hidden. This community, every single one of the names is called hidden something. So whether it's hidden waterside, hidden ridge, it is definitely tucked off in the back of Groveland. So if you want more of a quiet lifestyle, but still fairly close to everything, this will be a really great neighborhood for you. Today we're going to tour a beautiful 4-bedroom home, 3 bathrooms, 2,300 square feet, and the asking price on this one is $435,000. But guys, this is a beautiful house, 2-story home, and we're going to talk more as we walk through it. I'm going to go ahead and get started so that you guys can see this lovely house. And we'll talk more about, the location and, what's in the area. This house does have a small HOA of $81 a month as well. But let's go ahead and get started. Oh, let me just pan the street so you guys can see the neighborhood a little bit. So one thing I love, I don't know if you guys can see it back here, but one thing I love about just the Lake County area is just that they have so many rolling hills. So this house is sitting up pretty high. You can see some of the hills. Let me just pan back here, this right here as well. And you have a cop as a neighbor. Who doesn't want a cop as a neighbor? We all want to feel safe. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so this is the front yard. And if you're familiar with Groveland, this is actually right near Cherry Lake Road. Cherry Lake Road is just so quiet back here. It's nice and breezy today. It's just a beautiful day. But you have pavers on your front driveway. Give you a pan of the driveway. I would say comfortably you're only going to be able to fit about maybe 2 cars, depending on how big the cars is. Big the cars are. And then you have room for 2 in the garage. This is the front yard. As we walk up, you got those pavers. You have a nice step up to the front lanai. And that front lanai is going to be covered. So you have some pillars right here, adding some nice charm. And you have, so coming in, the main living area is going to have this tile, this wood-like tile. So nice. And then immediately to your right, you have this office area. So it has a window. If you wanted to make this a bedroom, you could always close this off and make that the closet, right? But if not, you can use this as your office space, as a play space for the kids. But immediately to your right, as soon as you come off the front door, this is what you have. So this is your foyer area. And then you have half a bathroom right here. Right here off to your right. Half bathroom. Okay. Now coming in, we have our stairs that will lead us upstairs. But now we have our living room space. So because cable and everything is on that wall, I would say TV, entertainment center, projection screen, that's going there. You have 3 windows to let in a lot of natural light. All right, just give you guys another view. And then that's the living space. So it's nice, it's open to, this is what would be our dining room area, dining room space. I am hosting an open house here today. So we have an open house here from 12 to 3. We're right here, right under where that light is centered. And then we have our kitchen. So what I love about this kitchen is that it has a lot of upgraded features, right? So we have our crown molding on our cabinets. We have our satin nickel cabinet pulls. We have GE stainless steel appliances, dishwasher, microwave, stove, and refrigerator, right? We have a nice island, spacious island with additional storage underneath it as well. So you have a lot of storage here. Then can't forget, they also have a wine cellar or a beverage fridge, whatever you want to use it for. But I, cool. I love those little additions. And then they also have your pendant lights, these like boho chic style pendant lights. Let's check out the pantry. That's my purse. You have one, two, three, four shelves with some space at the bottom as well. So again, we are touring a 4 bedroom. Can't get this door open. Touring a 2.5 bathroom, 2 car garage, 2,300 square foot house. So they're in the process of still moving out, but they did add some additional racks up here at the top for more storage. And those racks will be really good for like, paddle boards, kayaks. We'll check out the backyard last, but it is house as well. I know a lot of people want fences for their fur babies, for their children in general, actually fully fenced. And it has no rear neighbors either. No rear neighbors. So we're going upstairs. And so immediately coming up, you have a second living room. So it's a great loft area space for entertainment, make it like a game room, theater area, or a study area. This is what these type of spaces are really good for, or however you envision it. Let's start with the master. So immediate off the stairs, we're gonna go right, and then you have your master. So you have a ceiling fan. Master's dimensions are 17 by 14. All right. Give you guys another span, another view. Okay. 14 by 17. Double windows here. Maybe put the bed facing this wall because this is where our plug is. But again, we have Netflix, we have Hulu, we have all these streaming sites, so we're good. Okay, so master bath, double vanity, dual sinks, quartz countertops, that nickel on the pools. Okay, and we have our shower, separate shower, and our garden tub. Now I know I've been getting a lot of, hey, we want a separate shower and a tub, and this house actually provides it. So it's a nice, and they actually put the tile around it as well. So they put the tile around it, and the good thing about that tile being around it is that so when you are soaking in your tub, it doesn't affect your paint. Moisture paint, have it to lift up, and then you have to repaint. So it's good that they put the tile around it. And then toilet here. And if you wanted to close that off so that it wasn't open like that, you always could, just kind of continue up here and then kind of close it off. But it might feel a little claustrophobic. And then you have master bedroom closet, master bedroom closet. So it is a nice open space. Again, they're still in their process of moving out, but it's a nice, spacious closet. All right. Okay, so from the stairs, we make a left, and we're in bedroom number 1. Our first bedroom dimensions are going to be 11 by 14. Okay, window with our window sills, and then closet. Closet is a little tight, but it does have a lot of height to it, so you could always go up with your rack, or put in some built-in shelves. The closet is a little tight though. That's just me being honest. All right. Recessed lighting in the rooms, but you can always change those out to ceiling fan. Second floor laundry. And this is General Electric again. General Electric washer dryer. You have your cabinets up here, your floating shelves. This is really cute how they did it. AC is behind here. This house was built in 2020 and it does have 2 AC systems, so